All right, hi ladybugs. How are we doing tonight? I hope we're all doing good. I'm tired because today we got a turtle cage we had ordered in and I had to build it and it was hard, and then we did a bunch of other stuff and I'm just tired. So just tired. So we'll dress a few babies, and I didn't want to not make my video though because I didn't do one last night because I was overtired. So I didn't sleep all the night before. So let's dress some babies. Let's dress some babies. The weather was nice again today. We'll dress Shannon. I'll put her right here so we can reach her. And we'll dress Miss Nella. You know what? We haven't dressed Gracie for a while, so let's dress her. And then I think we'll also dress Daisy. Because you guys, I don't think you guys have seen Daisy except in the baby girl meetup video. Sorry, I'm a little sniffy tonight. A little bit sniffy tonight, so I apologize for that in advance. I'm not feeling ill or anything, but I'm a little bit sniffy. All right, so here is Daisy. She is the Gabriella by Regina Swalakowski. Isn't she a cutie? So there's Daisy. So we're going to dress Daisy tonight. We'll start with her because she hasn't been dressed for quite a while. You know how in the run of things you kind of get obsessed with the same babies for a while, and then you realize after a little bit that you haven't dressed a few babies for a long time, and you're like, oops. Especially when you have a really big collection, that's easy to do. Daisy kind of got set to the back of the crib and just, I didn't realize she hadn't been dressed for a while, so we'll dress her today. That'll be nice for her, huh, Daisy? Okay. Got her in a trade from a really good friend of mine. I love her. I had two of them, but I traded one. But I kept Daisy because she has a mark on her leg, or two marks on her leg that she had when I got her. And they kind of look like birthmarks, but I don't know what they came from. So I wouldn't trade her, you know, unless I told somebody about it. And I just haven't thought about it, I guess. Oh, let's see. Let's put this, not this one. Let's put this one on Daisy. No, that's not it either. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's put this one on Daisy. She'll look cute in this. I don't think it's allergies. It might be though. I think I'm just coming down with like a summer cold because summer just started, but the weather's been so up and down here, you know, like high and low. So like one day it's been like 98 and then the next day it's like 54. So that's not really good for summer colds. So I think I'm getting a little bit of a summer cold, but I don't feel really bad or anything. I just feel slightly off kilter. You know what I mean? Just feel a little bit off, but not bad or anything. So Everly, get your butt back in here and lay down. Come on, lay down. Everly Rose, get in here and lay down. Go lay down. You're not going to do anything bad. Just go lay down. Anyway, so how's everybody's day going? Everybody doing good today? Feeling good? I hope so. Summer's a good time, I think. I think if people go through seasonal depression, they generally do it in the winter. So summer's a good time. I think everybody is in their best mood in the summer. Well, not everybody, but most people. Some people might have some aversion to summer, but not very many. So anyway, we'll get her dressed and then we'll dress a couple others, and then I'm going to go to bed because I am just tired today. Like I said, I just feel a little bit off. So there's Miss Daisy. Isn't she cute? I love her little, she almost looks like she has a curious look. So there's Miss Daisy, and now we'll dress Miss Shannon, huh? Miss Shannon. I like Shannon because she is one of my toddlers that's kind of floppy, you know. So even though she is a toddler, she almost has the feeling of like a sleeping toddler because she's kind of floppy. And most of my toddlers are pretty stiff so they can sit up and stuff, but not Shannon. I wanted to have a couple of toddlers that were floppy, and she's my floppy girl. Yes, your mommy's floppy girl, huh, Shannon? Yes, your mommy's little flopster, huh? My little flopsy mopsy. Let's see what we're going to put on you today, Shannon. Let's see. We have some outfits over here, and we have other outfits over here. Oh, she's wearing a cute white shirt. Maybe we'll put this on her because it'll go with her white shirt, but then we'll have to take the red bow, the yellow bow out of her hair. Red, yellow, whatever. Do you guys watch a lot of videos on YouTube? Like besides mine, do you like watch other videos? I spend a lot of time watching YouTube. I watch a lot of crime shows, and I watch a lot of history documentaries. I really like history. I've always been a big history buff. I especially like documentaries about Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, like the whole Tudor era. I love that. And I watch history documentaries about ancient Egypt, Greek mythology, the Titanic. Pretty much I'll watch anything except I'm not into the war documentaries, you know, like World War I and World War II. I don't really watch war documentaries, but I like I'm pretty much open when it comes to historical era, you know, like I'm pretty open. I like all historical time frames. I'm a big history buff. Oh, that looks so pretty in her hair. Look, let me show you. Yeah, I like to hold her because she's my floppy toddler. I like pretty much any history, except like I said, like the wars. I also like science documentaries, and biblical documentaries. I watch a lot of like biblical stories and stuff. And I watch like the Maydays, like the plane crashes and stuff. I watch a lot of those. And I watch a lot of the Karen videos, like the DUIs and some of the legal cases, like custody cases and divorce cases. I love those. I have a BS, Bachelor's in Science, in criminal psychology and behavior. So I really like stuff down that line. And then, I don't know if you've heard of Mr. Ballen. It's like Mr. and then Ballen, I think. And I like his videos because they're usually interesting, and he's a great storyteller. Like his voice, the way he tells the stories, it's really great. So if you haven't checked out any of Mr. Ballen's videos, definitely check him out. He's cool. And then I told you guys earlier in the last week that I was kind of bummed one day because I had an appointment with my doctor and she was messing with my meds. So Angie found this tea online that we're going to give it a shot. And you drink like 4 ounces 2 to 3 times a day. And it's supposed to work better than narcotics. So I'm going to give it a try. And I'm steeping it tonight. I'll start it tomorrow and I'll definitely give you guys an update. And if it works, I'll bring the tea on video and show you the name of it and stuff. Okay. So we're going to try that. And then today I told you the turtle got a double level house. He's got like a little house with a little patio that's enclosed in mesh. And then he's got a ramp that goes down to this big open area where his water dish and like it's like a pool water dish. And he gets fed down there and he seems to really like it. He just went in there today. It was his first time after he'd been out in the yard. Then he went in his new cage and he really liked it. While he was in the yard, we built it, and he really liked it. You could tell he was really curious. He wanted to check everything out, so that was pretty awesome. And let's see what else today and yesterday, because I didn't do a video yesterday. I wasn't feeling up to it yesterday. But these are the first 2 days. Like yesterday was only like the second time in like 3 months I haven't made a video. I usually make one every day, so I'm doing really good with my videos. my subscribership is not growing as quickly as I had hoped, but I'm not going to give up. I'm still going to try. And I know I can do it, so I'm really happy. I had a lady who messaged me yesterday about gifting her a baby, and I told her that I was going to start gifting again once, you know, I got a little more following on YouTube, because I really can't afford to do the box openings and do the shipping like I used to, and I really enjoy that. So hopefully my subscribership will pick up and I'll be able to start doing gifting again, because that would be fun. All right, let's dress Nella. But I appreciate everybody who's here. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate it. I love you guys, and I thank you so much. You guys are awesome. So please like, subscribe, comment, and share, please, so that we can get this up and going, so I can start gifting. And I told you guys that the ones that I have now, so like 35 and under, one of you guys will be guaranteed to win the first gifted baby. So those are pretty good odds. And then somebody else will win a large box opening, and you won't have to pay anything, no shipping, nothing. So, and every time you share the videos or comment, like, and subscribe, you get another entry. So think about it. Like if there's only 35 people in the first entry, and then you do like, you comment 5 times, you share twice. I mean, you could literally have like 10 or more entries in the first drawing. So I've already written down the names, so when I get more subscribers, I know who's in that first run. So I've already written down the name of the subscribers that I have now, so that I can, when I do that first giveaway, which I'm going to do at 1,000. The first giveaway will be just the first 35, and then after that, it'll be a random drawing of all my subscribers. But like I said, every time I do a drawing, you get entries for comments, you get entries for shares, even likes gives you an entry. So don't forget, because I really want to make this channel about gifting reborns. Like I want you guys to, like, you know, watch my videos and have fun with me too, but it's really going to be, the main goal behind it is going to be to gift reborns and like help people get the collection of their dreams, because that's what I really want to do. So anyway, so out of you guys that are already subscribed, because I have 36 now, so out of you guys that have already subscribed, one of you will be guaranteed to win the first giveaway baby. So don't stress, don't worry about it. It's not like going to be you and, you know, 999 others. The first giveaway is only going to be the first 35 subscribers. So those are good odds. And like I said, you get more entries for, you get points that will go toward entries for liking, commenting, sharing, you know, and of course you get an entry for your subscription. So yeah, definitely one of you guys will win the first baby. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I think gifting is my favorite thing to do in the reborn community. Although I love dressing my babies and I love my friends, I really love gifting. It just makes me feel so good. And like almost makes me feel whole. You know, if you guys haven't gifted a baby, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But gifting something so special as a reborn is just, you can't even describe it. It's just amazing. So that's what I want this channel to be, though, is gifting mainly. But I'm glad you guys are here with me and hanging out with me too. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. It was nice weather today. It wasn't too hot. It was like, I want to say it was like maybe high 70s, maybe like 77 or 78. It wasn't super hot, but it was perfect weather out. It was nice for shorts, and I'm wearing the Comfort cloud shorts and cloud tee. Love this set. I had gotten like 5 of them back in January when they were on sale because it was winter. And they're so comfortable. The fabric is so soft. Highly recommend. And I want you guys to know that none of the companies or products that I'm telling you about I'm not getting any sponsorship deals. I'm not getting paid to say anything. I'm just giving you my honest opinion about things you can find online. So if I ever do get sponsorship deals or anything, I will definitely be honest and tell you that that's part of it. But until I do tell you that, there's no sponsorship or anything. So I'm just giving you my honest opinion about things you can find online. And I love the Comfort brand. I love the sweatsuits. And now this is the first time I've tried on the cloud tee and cloud shorts. And I really like them. So they're this super soft fabric. Very stretchy, very comfortable. There's Miss Nella. She's the Chanel. I don't remember who did her. I think Jenny DeLange. But anyway, there she is. Miss Nella. Huh. I love this outfit. It's so cute. It's just so cute. Let me fix her collar. There we go. She needs earrings, I think. She needs something to break up that big old melon, huh? Huh, Nella? All right, we're going to dress Gracie. Let's dress Gracie. Come here, Grace. Alrighty, chickie. Alrighty, chickie boo. Let's find something for you to wear, chickie. What do you think, huh? Let's put this on you. I bet this will be super cute. She's been wearing this. I don't know if you noticed this, but this is a long haul, and it's got the dwarfs. It's only got 5 dwarfs, but it's supposed to be, and then it's got Snow White. It's so cute. I love it. Absolutely love it. I got this one off eBay not too long ago, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago I got it. I buy a lot of stuff, a lot of vintage clothes off eBay, or at least I used to. I don't really anymore, but I used to. Because you can buy the individual outfits on eBay, and so I can just pick what I like. You know, it's not like, you know, if you go on like Facebook Marketplace, generally it's like, you know, 10 bags of clothes for like $50 or something like that. And on eBay, I can just pick the ones I want. And usually like a lot of them are best offers, so you can make an offer. They don't always accept the offer, but a lot of times they do. So it works. I like getting stuff off eBay. I haven't bought any in a long time, but back when I had some income, I was buying some outfits, and I love this one. It's so cute. Look. And it's got Snow White and some dwarfs on it. So pretty. Actually, with this body, I don't think I want to put that dress on her. I think I'll put this one on her instead. I like her shoulders to be covered because of the separation between the neck plate and the white cloth body, and then the arms. I just think it looks weird in sleeveless, so I like her to be in sleeves. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be like tomorrow. Hopefully it's the same as it was today. It was really nice today. It was cool enough to sit outside, and cool enough we didn't have to turn on any AC, and it was just beautiful out. Something went flying. I don't know what it was. Anyway. Yeah, this will be cute on her. If it fits on her arms, just barely, huh? Just barely, chickie, huh? You got big fat arms. See, no. She needs to be rematted. She's kind of shiny. Hers a little bit shiny girl, huh? Are you a little bit shiny girl, Gracie? This is the sister of Gus. You guys saw Gus a few days ago. Maybe like last week sometime I dressed Gus. And this is Gus's sister. So, Gracie and Gus. I think I'm going to leave her white bows in. I could do blue, but I think the white looks just as cute. So, let's see. There she is. Look how cute she looks. And those little bubble legs. Huh. Let's pull your, what are they called? Pant legs down. There we go. Look at her. She's so pretty. I love these smocked bubble, like these long alls. I don't know if they're bubble rompers or the short ones. Are the long ones still called bubble rompers? I'm not sure, but I call them long alls. But there she is, all dressed. She's the Rhea by Ping Lao. Most of you probably know that, but I'll tell you anyway. She's the Rhea by Ping Lao. She's so cute. I know I grabbed another baby to dress, didn't I? Didn't I grab 4? Or did I just grab 3? 1, 2. Oh, I did grab 4. She's the 4th. Anyway, so yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day, and it was nice and mellow out. The temperature was really nice. Let's do some shoes on her. It was really a nice day today. Calm and peaceful. The duck is almost done. It should be done in the next couple, like by the end of the week, I would hope. Unless he runs into any like snags, but he shouldn't. No, these aren't going to fit you. These are a little too small for you. Let's do white then, huh? Let's do white. These should fit. These are much bigger than those black ones. Oh yeah. There we go. It's kind of a pain when their toes are curled under because it makes their foot bigger. So some shoes that normally fit that size don't fit when their toes are curled. There she is. She says, hi, aunties. She looks like she's up to no good, doesn't she? She's about to start something. That little face. And let's dress one little baby while we're sitting here. We'll pick one that we haven't seen for a long time. And we'll dress one of them. Let's see. Let's see, who are we gonna dress? Let's dress. I'm deciding. It's always hard for me to pick one. Let's dress Isla. And maybe we'll put something on Emerson too. We'll find an outfit for Miss Emerson. I have one for Isla sitting next to me. I'll let you look at Isla and Emerson while I go pick an outfit for Miss Emerson. They are the Alexis by Cassie Grace, or Cassie Love, as she likes to go by at times. Aren't they adorable? They are so cute. Yes, they are. I really adore the Alexis and the Evelyn. I think that they could be fraternal twins, because they look similar because they're painted by the same person, but they don't look identical. So they could definitely be fraternal twins, huh, Miss Isla? So here's Isla. Let's dress Miss Isla. Oops, she lost a sock in those pants. There we go. I really like the Evelyn and the Alexis. I think they are just perfect little babies for like 3 or 4 month size. And they are amazing together. Like if you put them side by side, they're just beautiful. Here in a second, I will show you Emerson and Evangeline because they have similar complexions. So they look really cute together. We'll put this one on Isla. This is one of my favorites. I know I have a lot of favorites, but not everything is my favorite. I do have some that I like better than others, like this one. And then there's a couple of boys' outfits that I've just had for years that I just love. And the ones that are my absolute favorites, like this one I'm putting on her, and like a couple of the boys that I'm thinking of are actually really casual. They're not real fancy. And they're not super vintage. I just like the jumpers. You know, I think they're really cute on babies. I don't think my kids wore anything but jumpers until they were, you know, like, I don't know, 9 or 10. I just had jumper after jumper for them. I love babies in jumpers. So here's Miss Isla. There we go. Doesn't she look cute? And then I'm gonna put her down, and I'm gonna show you Emerson with Evangeline because they are the Evelyn and the Alexis, and they look so cute together. All right, here's Evangeline. And then I have Emerson over here. So here's Evangeline. And we dressed her, I don't know, last week or the week before. And then here's Miss Emerson. Because they're sculpted by the same person, do you see the similarities in their faces? Like, they don't look identical. They don't look like identical twins, but they could definitely be fraternal twins. You lost a sock, Emerson. Emerson lost her sock. It's probably in the crib. But aren't they cute together? Evelyn is my most favorite kit. Like, absolutely my most favorite kit. So this is Emerson and this is Evangeline. This is the Alexis and the Evelyn. Both by Cassie Brace. Yeah, I don't think they look identical, but they could definitely be fraternal twins. I don't think I'm going to dress Emerson on camera today, because I kind of want to just hold Evangeline for a few minutes. She has been one of my favorite babies for, like, I don't know, I got her in 2018 or 2019. I've had her a long time. And Emerson I got in like 2022, I think, or 2023, something like that. Hi, Evangeline. I love this kit. There is just something so serene about this sleeping kit. It is so pretty. The details, the lips, just everything about it is so beautiful. I love it so much. And I came into Reborns when Evelyn had just come out, and it wasn't really popular back then. So, it just, it wasn't super popular. It just, so I was able to buy, like, I think I bought like 5 or 6 of the kits, because I bought 2 and then I waited like 3 or 4 months and I bought 2 more, and then I waited another like almost a year, and then I bought 2 more, and they really weren't selling. They weren't super popular, so I didn't feel bad about buying multiple kits. And then in the last like 6 months to a year, they've gotten a lot more popular. A lot more people are looking for them, but of course they're long sold out. But this was the first kit that I bought. I bought like, I guess like 5 or 6 of them. I still have 3 I need to paint. Well, 1 is painted. I have to strip it. And then the other 2 are blanks that I have to paint. So the other kits that I bought when I first got into Reborns is I have a ginger and a tray, because by Bountiful Baby, because I thought they would make the cutest twins. And then I have, oh, I have so many kits. I probably have 4 Joseph Asleeps and 2 Joseph Awakes. I have 3 Haley toddlers by Bountiful Baby. And I have, I don't know who else. I have so many kits. I probably have 60 to 80 kits tucked away. Oh, I have 2 more Cody Bears that I have to paint. I painted 1, sold 2, and now I have, I got ordered 5 in the pre-order. And that didn't sell like really fast out. So that took like 2 years to sell out. So I had bought quite a few. There wasn't as much interest in it when it first came out. So, and I was just totally stoked about the Cody Bear. And that one's by Laura Tuzio Ross. My Ashton is the Cody Bear that's finished. I still have 2 more kits I have to paint. I painted 1. I sold 1 blank, painted a second one, and sold it painted. And then I have 2 more that I have to paint. And then I have a Mila and a Tegan, and I had an Erin, the toddler, but I painted it and gave it to my sister. So this is so relaxing, isn't it? Just sitting here chatting while you're holding a baby. And she's weighted perfectly, my little Evangeline. She's so sleepy, huh? She's such a sleepy girl. I really want to get her rooted, but the thought of sending her away is just really like, you know, spazzing me out. I've thought about it for years to get her rooted, and I really want to. I want to do light baby hair, but just sending her out is just, it's really tough for me to think about doing. I'm going to put Evelyn there while I walk over to the phone so you guys can admire her. And I'm going to let you guys go for the night, but I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night, ladybugs. Good night, Evangeline.